Hey Taurus, you guys, I am doing a new moon read for you. And this is going to focus on manifestation, what to call in. It's all about where you can set your vibration and just what is favorable aspects for you to call in now. All right, so I'm going to kick this read off with a spell card. You are going to know this is your read by the consistent energy throughout. So let's just see what's coming through for Taurus. Taurus, your spell card. Your spell card. You got beauty coming through with card number 4. All right. And it says, just so you know, cards have been pre-shuffled. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. All right. And I feel like that card right here, beauty, can come on all facets of life. It's like, there's some inner being within you, and now it's time to bring that out. And that you have an awareness that, yes, I do. I need to bring that. I need to bring what's inside, what I have to offer the world, myself, to the people around me. I need to get it out here. Right. So let's just see what moon card is in alignment with you. What moon card is in alignment with Taurus. You guys are coming through with the waning moon. What do I need to release? What do you need to release? Wow. I feel like this could almost be something that's holding you back. We all challenge ourselves at times, right? We do challenge ourselves. The waning moon, to me, I actually resonate with the waning as calling in, because that's we're on the path to the new moon. I guess it's right though. It is right. It's the waning moon. And then we get to the waxing moon, which is all about, building up to that release. So what do you need to let go of that's holding you back from being the truest form, the truest version of yourself? Sorry, I'm not completely ignorant when it comes to the waning, the waxing, the moons, and all that, but I'm still learning and growing, just as you guys know. So I'm going to see what your current energy is, and let's just check it out. Where have you been at? What are you going through, Taurus? So lately, we got the Knight of Wands energy coming through with the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Wands. So I feel like your energy is actually all over the place. It's almost like there is something, inside of you. There's something triggering you to grow, but something is also holding you back, and you're quite aware of that. All right. And you have a lot of passion, you have ambition, you have a lot of energy, you have ideas that I almost feel like you yourself is what's holding you back. And I feel like that there's a different road, a different path that you want to take, but you yourself, I feel, could be the point of contention that's holding you back. It doesn't matter like this is going to be very much an interpersonal read. This is for you. You have drive, you have ambition, you have ideas, you have goals, but you yourself, look at the Nine of Swords, are holding you back, because in combination with this Knight of Wands, this is somebody who's ready to take flight to the next level. But over here, it's like you're holding yourself back in a huge way. All right. So and I feel like that, and it's like, what do you need to release? What old habits? What is looming in your mind space? What's looming in your head? What do you need to release? You guys need to think about that, because card 4 right here, beauty, think about carrying this over to the next 30 days. It's a 30-day intention, new moon to new moon. You have beauty, you have something inside of you that you so want to get out there into the world, and it's almost like you yourself are holding you back. So let's see what ascension card is coming through for you. This is going to be who or what you can reach out to help grow that inner strength. Okay, you guys, you got Pallas Athena. Pallas Athena is known as the goddess of truth and wisdom. Wow, right? She is the lord of karma for the fourth ray and holds the sword of truth to show humanity the way. Although she wields her sword to the highest ideas and divine truth, she prefers to use wisdom to settle disputes. Your guidance is to follow her example. See the higher perspective in all areas of conflict. Draw on your abundance of wisdom and tact to communicate with everyone concerned, and use the sword of truth to point the divine way forward. And the affirmation you want to carry with you is, I use the sword of truth to lead the way. So if you guys are feeling like you are very much not on the path that that you want or can be on, you know, the divine path that's meant for you. That sort of truth is what you need to carry within you. And that is, you know, don't do something out of your character. Don't do something that goes against what your inner core, your human, your inner being is telling you to do. You know you have a wake-up call, but it's like you're going against it because maybe outside circumstances, maybe people around you, maybe you know that you have a higher path to go on, but other people, and maybe even what they feel and think are kind of diluting what you feel for yourself. All right. So I'm going to pull a crystal card and we're going to see what this card means for you. And I'm going to do some clarifiers. And again, we're focusing on manifestation, calling in what it is you want. So let's just see what comes through most active for you. You guys have, look at that celestite. So not everybody has the stone, but I want you to focus on the card because the card is going to, it'll seep into your subconscious. So just look at the card for a minute and it will activate something in your subconscious. You're not going to be fully aware of it, but you have knowing coming through. So let's see what this knowing is coming through for. What is favorable for you and what should you know? What do you need to call in? What is this purpose? What's the purpose of this card for Taurus? So you guys have the Eight of Pentacles right there. Again, inner work coming through. You have the Ten of Cups. You know that you're on a divine path. You guys know you're on a divine path. All right, the Knight of Cups is coming through as creation. It's charm, imagination. It's your looks. It's the personality, you know. And I feel like the Knight of Cups right here this is who you are. But perhaps maybe I haven't been being that person. Now it's time to call this person back to you. I feel like it's you giving back to yourself in a way that manifests the abundance that it is that you're seeking. Earth energy. Taurus, you like material things. You want to be comfortable. You want to live comfortable, right? You want to have all the goodness of life. We all do. And I'm a Taurus moon person, so I can completely resonate with that aspect, you know? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this right here is working towards that dream, working towards that goal. But where in your divinity are you taken away from yourself or allowing other people to kind of consume you? All right. A side note, material aspects when it comes to work, that forefront, income, finances, stability, very, very favorable for you guys to call in right now, because this right here, I mean, look at this. It's like you got an offer coming in, you got stuff coming in, you got all of this positivity coming through to kind of create that fruitful life for you. And I feel like, you know, you yourself, Taurus, can only add to the multitude of abundance that wants to come through for you. So I'm going to pull a magic card to see what else wants to come through for you. I love this, you guys. All right. And again, we're going to focus on the presence of the card, but you guys need to pay special attention to this because, you know, Taurus energy does actually, the throat chakra is your domain. Speak your truth, courage, and suppression. So it's like, I feel like you need to tap back into yourself, Taurus. That's just what I'm seeing with this. This is your card, you know, this is your calling right here. You're just, I gotta say, like maybe you felt out of alignment with what your true calling and your true path is, and it's time to get real with yourself. So let's see how, I'm going to pull tarot. I got to see how this is being clarified. And again, this is favorable aspects that you can call in right now, you know, however it is that you go through your routine. So what is this? Look at that. You're withholding. It's almost like you are attached to unhealthy ways of thinking and thought processes. This is like holding it all in right here, that Eight of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Cups and this Four of Pentacles. I feel like you do hold space. This Queen of Cups could represent somebody very near and dear to you in your life. All right. And it's like speaking upon that, especially if you guys are wondering what's going to happen, what's the next move. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but obviously there's somebody very near and dear to your heart space that you need to talk to. This connection is coming through very, very strong. And this right here shows self-love, self-care, emotional stability. It's a caring and compassionate card. And it could just be that you need to recognize that inner self within you. All right. Don't worry about what everybody else says, you know. I feel like this right here, this calling, the manifestation, what's favorable to you is to let go of the bad so that the good can come in. And I feel like this is a lot to do with self-love and self-care for you, as far as you know, this magic card coming through the throat portal. It could be too that you have other people's opinions, views, and beliefs kind of weighing on your soul when it comes to people that are near and dear to your heart space. But it's like, are they carrying that dynamic, or are you carrying the dynamic, right? So I'm going to pull a couple of runes just to see what else you guys can be calling in right now. The favorable stuff coming to you. All right. So favorable aspects coming to you, Ophelia. You have inheritance, family, spiritual power, and prosperity. Think about that, you guys. This is favorable to you now. Inheritance, family, spiritual power, and prosperity in any alignment. All right. And this has been, I feel, very much seeping throughout this read. That's coming through as a very favorable aspect. You was endurance, protection, and a life and death connection. So this right here is basically saying if you are connected to anybody in the afterlife, passing on the spiritual realm, you have access, you're granted access to that connection. So it's almost like there's somebody coming through for you too at this time, and you can hear them, you can speak to them, you'll see them, you're gonna know exactly what that is. And you guys could be like, am I crazy, am I going crazy? But this is acknowledgement that you have access, you have special granted access to this person and this connection, and it's a heightened time to call this energy, and especially if you're looking for answers from that individual. Okay. And if this person comes through, or the passed over comes through, embrace it, because that's actually really positive energy that I'm feeling from that stone. To sign off, you guys have the moment I realign with love. Clear direction is represented to me, and I felt confusion throughout this read for you guys. And look at that. In the moment I realign with love, think about yourself, think about those who do love you, and hold adoration for you. Clear direction is presented to me. So who cares about the ones that are, I don't want to say irrelevant, but if they're not on the same pursuit of passion and they're not in alignment, focus on the ones that are in alignment with you. You guys take care.